Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
I'm on YouTube right now.
Look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jaguars right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
7. Chargers, nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start
playing some 3-4.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Jaguars 14. Chargers nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did it.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Yeah, it's too slow.
The red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it.
On play action, they'll throw.
Mm.
He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. It's caught inside the 20. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Jaguars 14, Chargers 7.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it.
Let's fucking go, man.
stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw the tight
hate being right here.
in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Good push.
And he's going to have the first
Good
down
push.
as he gets this up to his own 11. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Taylor. And he'll take this one only up to about his.
Is that Devin Bush?
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
You gotta
And
get
still
that nigga,
is
bruh.
yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll start getting into running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 11. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
That man got some speed at linebacker.
on 2nd and 10. And that one goes
I had him too.
He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got
fucking had him.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ah. Yeah.
But it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to
That was on me.
good to great.
Oh, what the fuck?
Trying to get one downfield.
And that is no good. And this score will stay.
I don't even know why I let this nigga send the invite.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes though, the ball just
I just missed that kick.
And this one winds up no good.
Yeah, dude, you got bad connection. He's the host.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Jim, it lagged, Jim.
See what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
No, I didn't.
Only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designed.
Whatever, man.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Give me that.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
A lot of times,
man.
the read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Look to the next play. I got time, Jim. I'm trying to get some points before halftime. I got 12. Well, no. When I just threw the pick, I got 12 seconds left on the clock.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Pick, man.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this 2nd half. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now the ball comes loose.
Pick it up, nigga.
And some room to roam now. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
Damn.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And it's out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football. It got his man complete. Come on now. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Fumble return for a touchdown.
They run the counter play. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Tripping, man. Tripping.
It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
See, they lost to the Bears CPU again. God damn.
On 1st down, Taylor. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, they still have time to get him.
Fuck this nigga get Devin Bush.
They've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle.
That nigga so fucking fast, bro.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And for the 4th time, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, yeah. So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an
Oh,
interception.
my God.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And to give this time to the tailback. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And some room to work. Sidesteps him at the 35. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Yo, come the fuck on, bruh.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Chargers 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one
I'm
away.
guessing that's that run KB was talking about.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Not ran committee also.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. A CD, you know,
Can't
so
do
often
nothing.
we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand. And
Rankin? I don't know who the fuck he is.
Lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. The CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now they try the right side here. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 31 yards there and a 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Another carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3rd and 15.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 26.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Here caught by Hunter Henry. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yo,
C.J. Henderson picking
this
it
game
off.
is so
I think
fucking
you and I
trash.
were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy to turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That's all I need, baby. That's all I need.
looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there.
What? What Turner said?
The Charger drive about to get going. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth-quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run once more with Taylor. And it's been like this all night long.
Bro, we cannot hold the fucking edges. What the fuck,
They'll
bro?
wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching.
Yeah, whole ass nigga.
Themselves. I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw.
6 takeaways. I gotta do better.
They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice.
Bro, I could not get around the fucking edge.
So for the Jags, it's an important win.
It was either fucking Allen coming off the fucking block or fucking Bush.
With the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the
God, bro.
Chargers, it's just their third loss.
Gotta do something different.